Aloha and welcome to Fallout Ashfall. Fallout Ashfall is a DLC-sized expansion mod for Fallout New Vegas, which introduces Courier 6 to the Puna region on Hawaii's Big Island. Given Hawaii's rich culture and history, which we want to stay true to, there are so many things to explore, quite literally. This video is brought to you by our sponsor, Nuka-Cola.
Introducing Nuka Pineapple, exclusive to Hawaii. Nuka Pineapple is made from, get this, real pineapples, freshly picked in the gardens of Hawaii. Nuka Pineapple comes with the collector's edition's pineapple-shaped bottle. Get yours today while supplies last, because trust me, you do not want to be the last one with the waves soaring, missing the surf.
Fallout Ashfall starts in Papaiku, a shanty town near the beach. Keep in mind this is still a work in progress, and while much of the environment is already finished, other things like interiors and NPCs are still yet to be completed. Something that is very important to Fallout Ashfall is the believability of the world. How do the settlers of the Puna region survive? How do they get their food? What are some of the obstacles and moral issues they encounter? We want everything to feel cohesive and natural. Here you can see the Papaiku rice farm, one of multiple rice farms in the game. This is a main food resource for the residents of the Puna region, and this location was entirely handcrafted by our level designers. In Fallout Ashfall, Hawaii is not the heavenly resort paradise it used to be. While it was not hit as bad as the mainland, the Puna region is still not a nice place to be in the year 2281. Years of paranoia of a potential Chinese invasion left Hawaii resembling a war zone, with guard towers and military camps all over. Don't let the palm trees and lush fauna fool you. There are cannibalistic gangs of raiders, carnivorous Lamo'o geckos, and manipulative factions whose fates will all be decided by the player. As one of the writers of the mod, I can assure you there is a heavy emphasis on choice, consequence, and reactivity like that found in the original Fallout games and Fallout New Vegas itself. There are numerous ways to solve quests which are geared towards different kinds of players, including non-violent paths filled with skill, perk, and special checks. Will you help a new kingdom rise in Hawaii? Or will you join the triad of crime syndicates in Hawaii? Or pit them against each other? Will you allow a child to be eaten by the Night Marchers, a tribe of cannibals? In Fallout Ashfall, these morally gray choices are yours. Now, we just made our way through Pauka, which is an abandoned town, which was completely wiped out by pirates. Expect a random encounter to take place here. As we make our way toward the main city in the game, Hilo, we will encounter a morally gray questline involving a gang war between the Sovereign Lions and the Hellraisers. I'll let Crimson Gray, lead writer of Fallout Ashfall, explain more about these factions.
Thank you, Monty. Crimson Gray here, lead writer and potentially voice actor of the project series. In order for us to dive into what is going to be the campaign the players adore within the Hilo ruins, I have to go over the Hellraisers and the Sovereign Lions. Now, both of these factions are conceived by Cell Block Psycho, one of our best members of the team who has 10 years of experience. Cell Block Psycho has written two ambitiously unique factions, with the Hellraisers being a biker gang that is going to war with a bunch of cultural accelerationists that want to genocide anything and everything that is pre-war culture. Starting off as a small band of raiders on the highways, the Hellraisers steadily expanded their numbers over the years, most new joiners being kids who envied their free ride or die lifestyle. Most of the old members of the gang are long gone by now, but the original founder still remains and does lead the group. The group has no real goals or overall plans besides doing what they want and overall anarchy. At least that was the case, until the Sovereign came, by time of the eruption. Due to the anarchistic nature of the faction, they're spread out and divided. The current leader of the faction, Victor Clayton, wants to continue the ways of their gang, but with the rising factions like the Sovereign Lions gaining more of a foothold on the island, he begins thinking it may just be necessary to start fighting against them to slow their takeover. Will the player be able to reunite this faction of biker gangs that have lost their way in order to stop these cultural genociding nihilists? Or will the player actually agree with the Sovereign Lions and join their ranks to topple these ignorant, pea-brained bikers? Going into what is the Sovereign Lions, we first must understand who is the leader of the Sovereign Lions. The self-appointed General, Kai. Kai believes himself and his own Sovereign Lions to be that of saviors, People who are liberating the whole world from the clutches and chains of the past, so that way they can move forward into the future and not be stuck. He has appointed himself as a cultural accelerationist as any means possible, which has created a radical, militarized takeover of the entire Puno region within the power vacuum of another empire that has fallen to dust, the New Kingdom. Will the player within this power vacuum aid Kai to liberate the world of its stunlock into the past, finally looking forward to the future with guns and bullets with blood all over? Or will the player stop this madman, believing that his ends do not justify his means? I guess we'll just have to figure that out by time of Ashfall's release.